Let's get straight to it. Robotaxis are real now, so is the pushb. That's story 1. 5 deep dives coming up. Robotaxis are real now, so is the pushback. Robotaxis are expanding. So is the fight over the rules governing them. In New York, Governor Kathy Hochul withdrew a proposal earlier this year that would have opened the door to. Here's the deeper context. This is part of the accelerating AI industry transformation. Closed transportation posts from this topic will be added to your daily email digest and your homepage feed. Here's the impact. These developments affect every company building on AI. What comes next? The pace of change will continue to accelerate. What Robotaxis are real now, so is reveals about where AI is heading. Your thoughts? Moving on to shipping more AI code than you can secure? Watch how to control remediation debt. If your developers are using AI coding tools, you are probably already seeing the upside: faster development, more code, and less time spent on routine work. The harder part is the bigger picture. This is part of the accelerating AI industry transformation. 11 real stories. How identity exposure unlocks active attack paths, map cross-domain privilege escalation to sever breach routes at key choke points. Why this matters. These developments affect every company building on AI. Here's what to watch. The pace of change will continue to accelerate. Would love your take on shipping more AI code than you. Comment below. Also making moves. How to encourage smarter AI use in the classroom. This article is from Making AI Work, MIT Technology Review's limited-run newsletter examining how to apply LLMs across industries. To receive it in your inbox, sign up here. To understand why this matters, this is part of the accelerating AI industry transformation. Artificial intelligence: how to encourage smarter AI use in the classroom. One school is using a traffic light metaphor to explain when students can use AI for their assignments. What this means: these developments affect every company building on AI. The forecast: the pace of change will continue to accelerate. How do you see how to encourage smarter AI as playing out? Here's a story worth watching. High voltage weekly recap. AI-powered PLC attacks, GitLab attacks, Stri key leaks, and more. A package gets installed. A login prompt opens. A box sits exposed to the internet. Nothing looks unusual yet. That's roughly the mood this week. Trusted tools turn hostile. Old. Breaking this down, this is part of the accelerating AI industry transformation. 11 real stories. How identity exposure unlocks active attack paths, map cross-domain privilege escalation to sever breach routes at key choke points. The real effect. These developments affect every company building on AI. Looking ahead, the pace of change will continue to accelerate. What do you think about high voltage weekly recap, AI-powered PLC? Drop a comment. And this one, the outsized shadow: why 5% of AI users are your biggest security risk. Big security risks come in small packages. While enterprise security teams focus on policing the proliferation of employees using ChatGPT and Claude for quick drafting tasks, what's really going on? This is part of the accelerating AI industry transformation. 11 real stories. How identity exposure unlocks active attack paths, map cross-domain privilege escalation to sever breach routes at key choke points. Here's the impact. These developments affect every company building on AI. Next move. The pace of change will continue to accelerate. The implications of the outsized shadow: why 5% go further than most realize. What's your view? That's your pulse for today. Like and subscribe to stay ahead of AI. Drop a comment with your take on today's biggest story.